in small towns, we are born with a career. What happens is if you are born to a family of engineers, you are supposed to be an engineer. If you are born to a family of doctors, you are supposed to be a doctor. I don't know how things have changed now. I'm really old. But 25 years back, it was like that. And I come from a family of 3 doctors and 4 engineers. So imagine what I would have gone through. And to top that, I was a good student. So how do I explain that I don't want to become an engineer or a doctor? I couldn't. So as expected, I did my class 12 in science. I told my dad that I don't want to become an engineer. So what do you want to become? I said, I don't know. Then dad said, okay, I think you should do economics. I did economics. I topped economics. The most predictable part is, okay, now after you have topped economics, you have to do MBA. So I came here. Thankfully, I got rejected in the interview. So I came back and I told my dad that, I want to become a copywriter. He asked me that, what does it mean? I said, I don't know. I don't know what happened to that, but as a plan B, I had exam, then I had my master's in economics. But he said, okay, you go to Delhi for a month. You try. If you fail, you have to come and take UPSC or you have to do your MBA from TEDxIMB. I went that day to Delhi, and it's been 23 years. I haven't come back because the only reason I'm too scared of studies. And the big thing was that I did discover that, yes, I could write, I could think how advertising works. And in all this process, to break this Chakravyuh expectations of my family, and what happens here is the surrounding family is also very important. So they keep on hammering it to you that you need to become an engineer, you are a good student, you need to become an MBA, you need to become an IS officer. To break that, I had my dad. I broke this Chakravyuh and I landed in Delhi. That's where the second Chakravyuh happened. When I joined advertising, it's a very exciting field to have. All of us who know advertising or will get into marketing, they know that you come with a brief. The challenge that we face in a brief is, every brief says this, let's think out of the box, but create inside it. I don't know how it's possible. Let's do something else. कुछ बढ़िया सा करते हैं, लेकिन थोड़ा safe करते हैं. I didn't agree. I will take you through a couple of pieces of work, which I think helped me break the Chakravyuh. The first piece of work is this. As advertising agencies, you are supposed to create communication for a client. We created this product for one of our clients called Uncancel.
I think मैं गलत पैदा हो गया. मुझे फिश होना चाहिए था. इसलिए क्योंकि मेरे नाम में गिल है. खुश में सिंगल. I love the sea and Papa ji love me.
Good morning, Kuji.
मेरे हर बर्थडे पे ना नए नए फिश मिलते थे. लेकिन अब मेरा प्यार ना फिश टैंक से बड़ा हो गया. और इसलिए मेरे पापा ने मुझे इस बर्थडे पे दिया हॉलिडे इन गोवा. होटल्स, फ्लाइट, ऑल सेट. क्या खाऊंगा, क्या करूंगा? बनाना बोट राइडिंग? नहीं. पैरासेलिंग, अंडर वाटर स्विम, सब कुछ करूंगा. उस दिन के बाद ना मेरा हर सपना अंडर वाटर था. पर शायद अंडर वाटर सपने सच नहीं होते.
कैंसिल करा.
पापा जी ने कोई भी चांस नहीं लिया और हॉलिडे कैंसिल. ये साइक्लोन मेरा पहला बीच हॉलिडे उड़ा ले गया. पापा ने प्रॉमिस तो किया था कि बाद में ले जाएंगे।
पापा प्रॉमिस। अनकैंसल मतलब?
फिर एक दिन पापा जी को मेक माई ट्रिप से फोन आया।
ओ जा खोती दिया, क्यों मजाक कर रहे हैं यार?
पापा जी कुछ अनकैंसल कह रहे थे।
कहता है कि टिकट अनकैंसल कर सकते हैं, यानी वही हॉलिडे कभी भी कर सकते हैं एट नो एक्स्ट्रा कॉस्ट।
कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा था, बस उनको खुश देख के मैं भी खुश हो गया। पापा जी खुश है क्योंकि मम्मा खुश है, मम्मा खुश है क्योंकि बच्चा खुश है, और मेरा क्या, मैं तो बच्चा हूँ। थैंक यू मेक माई ट्रिप, तुमने तो इस दिल जीत ली।
For the client, we created the product, we did the website, we did the back end, we did everything. So the trap was to get out of your comfort zone of copywriting and creating advertising and create a product. And that point of time when we did that, people thought it was not our job. It is not my job as a creative director to do it. But I just felt like that. We did it. Full kudos to the client for buying it. And Uncancel, I think, still exists. This was without a client. I read an article in Times of India. We being a cricket crazy nation, the athletes who are pursuing other sports, they don't get financial aid. And a lot of these sports persons do their training on their own. They do their funding on their own. And I just felt so bad. I went ahead. I wrote this film. We went and made this film on our own money. And there was no need. And everybody in our agency told me that, why are you doing it? It's not your job. But I just felt like it. After we did this film, a lot of the brands wanted to buy this film for us to put their logos at the end. But we did it for India. So that's why I didn't put any logo.
ये पागल ही होंगे, नहीं तो 24 में से 18 घंटे सेम चीज। वही मेहनत, कोई देखे या ना देखे। कोई फैंस नहीं, कोई एडवर्टाइजिंग कॉन्ट्रैक्ट नहीं। बेवकूफ हैं ये। इनको तो ये भी पता नहीं कि डिस्को में लेटेस्ट हिट गाना कौन सा है। इनको शायद ये भी नहीं पता कि डिस्को है क्या। इनके लिए तो हर स्टेडियम डिस्को। और जब देखो सिर्फ एक ही गाना सुनना है, सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा। दीवाने हैं ये। करोड़ों लोगों के सपने अपने कंधे पे लिए क्यों चल पड़े? ना स्टाइल मारना जानते हैं, ना कपड़े पहनने का शौक है। अपने तन पे तिरंगा पहनने का जुनून है। इसे पागलपन कहें, बेवकूफी या कुछ और, इनमें से कुछ ही हैं जो करोड़ों में से हमारे देश को ओलंपिक्स में रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं। ये लोग यहां तक पहुंच गए, वो भी अकेले। अब आगे के सफर के लिए इन्हें चाहिए बस एक एहसास कि वो अकेले नहीं है, हम भी हैं उनके साथ। तो आइए इनका हौसला बढ़ाएं, दुआएं मांगे, प्रार्थना करें। इन पागल और बेवकूफों की कोशिशों को कामयाबी में बदलना हम सबके हाथों में है।
Yeah, thank you so much. It's been 7 years now since we did this film, and a lot of these brands took this film and put it on the site. It's still the #1 searched video if you type Cheer for India on YouTube. So that gives us a lot of satisfaction. After this, I did this also. The Chakravyuh was that when you do something, like Shruti ma'am said, that you do something for the disabled or for the blind, you're expected to ring in a voice tone of sympathy. But when I went and met the team, the Indian team, cricket team, you meet them, they are like absolutely rock stars, you know. They are world champions. They were the world champions. So I just thought, let's break this Chakravyuh of creating something which evokes a bit of sympathy. Let's create something which is pride. And I went and just told them one line. If they can say that दिखाई नहीं देता, पर दिखा तो सकते हैं. It got approved in one shot, and this is the anthem I wrote.
ये लाठी के बदले पकड़ा है बल्ला, शोर मचाएगा सारा मोहल्ला. ये लाठी के बदले पकड़ा है बल्ला, शोर मचाएगा सारा मोहल्ला. ये लाठी के बदले पकड़ा है बल्ला, शोर मचाएगा सारा मोहल्ला. दिखाई नहीं देता पर दिखा तो सकते हैं.
T20 World Cup for blind. आओ शोर मचाओ, इनकी हिम्मत बढ़ाओ.
Yeah, I've won a lot of awards in my career, but I'll tell you the biggest moment came when I went and met the team backstage at the launch of the World Cup. Imagine the whole team singing this anthem and picking you up, taking to the stage. And I think that just beat all the awards that I've won in my career. But this was all about advertising, and I kept on facing Chakravyuhs for the life. This April, I decided to quit. I said, बहुत हो गया advertising. Let's go and give back something to my state. I belong here. So while I was taking a break, I read in the newspapers and that the World Cup hockey is happening in our state. I went and looked at the ads, and I thought, okay, maybe I can do something. So the Chakravyuh that I wanted to break was the Chakravyuh of Predictability. Government ads should look and feel a certain way. We have this preconceived notions, and if you see it, I don't blame anybody. If you see the way advertising is done for the government, it's done in a certain way. I just wanted to break that Chakravyuh and say that the way we advertise for brands, the same way we can advertise for the Odisha government, for my own state. So this is what I took to them. It was a great opportunity to make Odisha visible on the world map because hockey was happening here. We knew that the world is looking at Odisha. But like every marketing and advertising guy thinks, every investment should have returns. Otherwise, the advertising doesn't work. A lot of money was spent on the bidding, the Kalinga Stadium, the road widening, underwood climbing. A lot of money was being spent. So we need to create a communication which got returns. Otherwise, marketing and advertising doesn't work. That's what I believe. Some research I did, and we found that more than 30,000 people across the world were coming to my state. This is the research, and this is the creative journey. But I found out that all matches were scheduled in the evening. So the entire day, people across the world who came to our state could enjoy the beauty of our state. That's how the first sports tourism campaign of the world, I think, we designed. Yeah, but another thing I wanted to come and tell a state that, because it's an international event, it's a global scale, let's not advertise here. Let's advertise internationally. Because the hockey fans were definitely going to come, like the cricket fans, they follow the players all across the world. But I wanted to get the families and the friends who can come to Odisha and have a nice time. So this was the creative idea I went and presented. I'll take you through the creatives that we did. It's very simple, Odisha by morning, hockey by evening. So throughout the day, you can go and visit our tourist places and see how beautiful our state is. In the evening, of course, you are here to watch the World Cup hockey, so please go and enjoy it. So it's simple. I took out the tourism destinations that we have, Konark and the migratory birds, the surfing festival, the beaches that we have. One section showed showcase tourism, the other section showed hockey. Peace by morning, war by evening, and we can keep on going. This is the digital campaign. We did 15 films, we did 3 big films. But this is the theme. Once we did do it artistry by morning, whatever we wanted to showcase about my state, I could do it in the first section. And the second section is obviously about the World Cup hockey. We can keep on doing. And the big thing is we launched this campaign in London. We didn't do it in Odisha. We launched the campaign in London. We convinced the government that let's go international. Thankfully, they believed. We launched it in London. Then we went to Germany. Then we went to 5 different countries. What I wanted to say is that it was just a simple thing of believing that If it is a World Cup, let's do it like a World Cup. All of us will face Chakravyuhs in your life. These are the 3 things which has worked for me. Be yourself, because you cannot be anybody else. Don't even try. Trust me, with experience I'm telling you, you'll never be somebody else. Never. Never works. I never lied. I could have impressed the Jamia guys saying that I aim to be a good advertising guy. I told them I want to earn my whiskey. Thankfully, I never got through Jamia, but I will reach somewhere in life. It never works. Third, please have fun. In whatever we do, we should have fun. Be fearless. If you are not believing in what you do, I don't think anybody else will. These are the 3 things which work for me. But if you put all these 3 things together, this is what it becomes. So this is the only thing which has worked for me in all the Chakravyuhs that I've broken in my life. It's been an absolute pleasure sharing this stage with all of you, studying the auditorium with all of you. This is Sachin Das Burma saying thank you.